Hey guys, what's up? My name is Tom Spark. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 videos on my channel that I ever did. Now, these aren't necessarily the videos I put the most work in or necessarily the videos that made me the most money or anything like that in terms of ads. They're kind of like videos that have been important to my channel one way or another. Just maybe a mix of ones that have been super important to my growth, and how I've done on the channel, and some that I just really kind of look bad at fondly. So this video is going to be kind of looking at some of these videos, talking about that, and even watching some of these videos and giving you my reaction. Hey guys, if you haven't checked out my website, I really encourage you to do so. It's called vpntierlist.com, and essentially what it is a collection and kind of organization of all the content on my channel. You could view the tier list, which ranks all the VPNs pretty much in existence. You could click on the VPNs themselves to visit the VPN, click on the numbers to visit the review. You can even click on this to see a collection of all the individual ratings for every category of every VPN in a handy dandy comparison table, kind of like a spreadsheet. We also have this, which will list out the best streaming VPNs, this, which lists out some of my favorite products and online services. And if you go back to the homepage, you could click here to go to the VPN Noob to VPN Master course, which pretty much teaches you everything you need to know from the basics on VPN. I also have a fact page here to list out some of the common questions asked on the channel, as well as some other tier lists I've done as well. Anyways, guys, back to the video. So guys, the first video I'm going to be talking about is this TorGuard review I did in February of this year. It's done pretty well and got 15,000 views. Now, why this specific review itself? Well, I think this is my most comprehensive review on TorGuard that I've ever done. I've reviewed TorGuard a lot here on the channel, talked about it a good amount, comparing it against other VPNs, and this might even be the best VPN review I've ever done ever. In this review, I made sure to answer, everyone's questions about the service, talked about pros and cons, talked about what some people say about the service that isn't true. It's just a really comprehensive review, and if you've seen any other TorGuard review on the channel besides this one, this is the one to go to. I think this is the best review on TorGuard there is, and I'm really proud of it, and I think it's a good kind of video to watch if you're not sure about TorGuard or if you don't like it. This video might change your opinion because I really go into some great detail here on why it's an excellent service. Next up, I want to talk about this video where I actually got an email of someone who has a kid who made like their little image of me. This was kind of really touching because I am a small YouTuber and no one recognizes me when I walk out on the streets and stuff like that. But this person has a kid that they like watching me together, which is kind of touching and kind of funny because it's like, it's just VPN. Why would a little kid be interested in this? But they drew a funny picture of me. It's got the glasses. It's got the VPNs. It's funny because it has Cactus VPN. It's kind of funny. They got the big ones and, Cactus VPN. And it's funny because at this time it says Tom Sparks, the Lord of VPN. I kind of had a funny intro where I was like, I was the Lord of VPN and everyone who listened to me was like cultists or something like that. It was kind of funny. I kind of liked kind of playing around with that idea. But I was like, well, at the same time, I don't really want my listeners to just be cultists and brainwashed and stuff like that. So I kind of got rid of that just because I thought, maybe if people looked at it that way, it could kind of be kind of bad. So I just kind of got rid of that. It was kind of a cool introduction, though. Some people did kind of like that whole Lord of VPN because it was kind of like something I wasn't taking too seriously. But this was a really cool moment. Only 159 views on this video, but it was cool to see that happen with the channel. Another really cool video I'm really proud of is this 30-minute kind of essay or expose on the entire VPN affiliate industry. Now, this video itself didn't really even get that much views at only around 4,600. On this video, I talk about some of the most egregious affiliate programs, how the VPN affiliate industry works, how I consider rankings and stuff like that, and kind of how my tier list and rankings on the channel are more honest than anyone really out there. If you haven't seen this video will tell you a ton of stuff about the VPN industry, as well as kind of why you should trust my reviews here on the channel. So I really encourage you to check that one out, especially since it doesn't have too many views. This video actually did make some rounds as well. I even got some websites reaching out to me, talking about what I said in this video. So some big people were looking at this video, which is pretty cool. This video right here is another video that kind of made a big moment for me on the channel. Before this, I had just been kind of doing VPN reviews and videos. And there wasn't really any organization to the channel whatsoever. But The reason I came up with the VPN tier list itself, and really when the framework and the foundation of the channel started to come together, is this date right here, around April 2019. So it's been a little bit more than a year that I've been working on the tier list, and it's come a long way. I've completely redesigned the website. It now has around like 60 plus VPNs on it, ranked according to tiers. And honestly, the channel has never been doing better since I created the tier list. And how did I come up with a tier list? Well, I had actually seen iDubbbz and other people talking about tier lists on YouTube, talking about fast food tier lists and stuff like that. So I was like, wait a second, is there anyone who's made a tier list for VPN providers? What better tier list to make? Because it'd be really helpful to people to choose VPNs. Not only that, but there's enough VPNs themselves to make a pretty hefty tier list, and there wasn't anyone else. So I'm the first person and really the only person who's ever made a VPN tier list since then. And I think it's been really fundamental for the channel's growth, really useful for my viewers to see which VPNs they should use. Click on reviews, click on links to help support the channel, as well as just a good way to even look at my reviews on the comparison table, which is on the tier list, to see their individual rankings in each review. This is probably my biggest aha moment, and I'm pretty proud of it. I think it did really influence the success of the channel since then. My last video is probably my favorite one, is this one, and this one only has 889 views. And this is a funny video that I made. This was quite a while before the tier list came out, like almost a year before. So I've been making videos quite a while here on the channel, but this one was like a really in-depth kind of battle royale that I kind of talked about the different VPNs and kind of played as them in a game. So which one would be like the winner of the battle royale? So I want to watch a little bit of this just to show you guys how funny it is. I am pretty proud of this one, so let's watch a little bit of this. Hello and welcome to the VPN Battle Royale. Today we're going to be having a contest. This part was really funny because I had green screened myself into like some kind of studio as if I was casting it. I put a little funny image there. And you can see here, I couldn't get the green screen perfect. I couldn't really figure out how to get it perfect, mostly because like the webcam and the lighting is pretty hard to do with the cheaper webcams. You can't get the perfect lighting to get a good green screen effect. It was a little sloppy, but I still think it came pretty funny. So funny detail here, I tried to make like the guys dropping the VPNs themselves. I only did a little bit of images. It took a long time to actually like frame by frame make the little animation dropping down. Like that first challenge is going to be a VPN that is cheaper than $10. Here we have, looks like ExpressVPN jumping down. Let's see how they fare against this cheaper than $10 challenge. ExpressVPN landing, getting that pan with that $12.95 price tag. Not sure if it's going to be able to hold up against private internet access here. Running away with that $6.95 price tag. $6.95 price tag picked up. It's going to take ExpressVPN out easily. One shot down. ExpressVPN is out for the count. Yeah, so that's kind of the gist of the video. It keeps going on. I kind of talk about different categories and, you know, the different eliminations, which VPNs are going to go head to head against each other. If you guys haven't checked out that video, VPN Battle Royale, look it up on YouTube. It'll be down in the description down below, as well as all these other videos. It's just a funny video I put a lot of time into, but I didn't ever think got, you know, enough views for the amount of work I put into it. But I do think it's funny, kind of different, creative way to kind of look and compare VPNs in terms of, you know, ratings, pricings, and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, that's just kind of like a retrospective. Some of my favorite videos on the channel, some of my favorite moments. And I just want to thank you guys for the support, making it this far. If you would have asked me a couple years ago if I would still be making videos on VPN, I probably would have said probably not, because in the beginning it was hard to come up with ideas. I thought if I just reviewed all the VPNs, that would be the end of the story, and I wouldn't have much more content. But with you guys' support and just trying to come up with more ideas day by day, I've been able to make it work, and it's been a good journey so far. So thanks again for all the support. Let me know down in the comments down below if you have a favorite video of mine that I didn't talk about. And I'll see you again on the next one very soon.